stopped on the side of the motorway. Hey, yeah, conceive me son on the side of the motorway. Fucking sound, lad. Yeah, first things first. Any man's doing as soon as he gets out the shovel. My babe picked me up and that was us. We were off. Then I just enjoyed some good food. Come home, see my kids. Took my kids to buy a bike. I took my daughter to buy a pedal bike, and I took my son. He likes Lego and stuff, and I went to Toys R Us and bought him a few gifts. And before you know it, the day's done, and you've got to go back to jail. I had a little bit of Chinese food, and I couldn't eat. Because you've thought about it for so long. Wow, what am I going to do? What am I going to eat? Where am I going to go? And then you literally blink of an eye, and you only get a day. You're allowed out for a day, then you got to go back in the night. So you literally, the night before, you're up all night, you've done everything, you're there, your teeth. Look at me now, I look like fucking no one owns me, but there, you're doing everything, and you're trying to sleep, and you look at the floor, but you just can't help but think, I'm gonna go home tomorrow. I'm gonna see home tomorrow, and then you don't sleep at all. Then you rush out and you're thinking of all the nice foods that you've missed and you want to eat, and then you get out and you don't want to eat none. Fucked up. Like, you don't want to eat none. You just think, nah, I'm all right. I don't want it. It's just too overwhelming. After such a long time, you know what I mean? I've fucking been away for years, but I've done 6.5 years. I've got 13 years, so I had to save half. And then when I started getting out on day release, I had a year left. So, 5 years, long time. Yeah, I told that story the other day. I told it on I've done it on a podcast, and it fucking makes me cringe. I don't like talking about it. It's not me, you know what I mean? But after that fight, because the guy was such a big name in the prison, I didn't have no bother after that. You know, it was like when you go into, when you start school and you beat the cock of the year up, and then after that, then you're the cock of the year, and no one picks on your duty. So I was okay from that point. Yeah. Look, there's like a scar here. Yeah, you can't see it. You see a smile, and it goes right across there, and then teeth there, and that was a big sword across the face. But I had something on my face, Scout Valley. But I had something on my face, and that stopped it from going in too deep. You know, the material stopped it, but it kind of made me think, wow, come on, lad, switch up for me. We're talking that much, and my head was coming off, and that was me. I'm done. Leave me out. Cut me out. I'm going to concentrate on my fighting. And I did. But, que sera. You can't go back. You can't change, and I wouldn't anyway. If that, everything that's led me to this day, to this point in my life now, I'm thankful for. I've got 3 beautiful kids. My bird's got 2, so we've got 5 beautiful kids. We're privileged. We're happy. We don't like them, granted, but they're ours, so we're happy. Yeah, all them little things that have happened. If I wouldn't have flown back from India, I wouldn't have got nicked. I changed my flight to fly back from India. To my flight was after I fought that shit fight with Richard Griffin. Flew 35 hours, got off the plane, made weight on my own, and fought with no corner. Outdoor in the heat. You mean, sort your fucking head out, what are you doing? But I fought and I lost, and that was that. So after that, I was a little bit down, and I flew home from India to change my flight, because I was flying back to California, where I was living at the time. And I flew it to fly back to the UK, and then I come home and I got arrested. So if I wouldn't have changed that flight, I would never have got nicked. I would still be living in California, pissing Mike off. But still, again, wouldn't change it. Your tolerance for bullshit, right, really lessens, because when you're an MMA fighter and you're a public figure, so to speak, a public figure, people asking for your picture and your autograph. Everyone's your pal, everyone's your friend. So you take that as everyone's your friend, and then you sat in a prison cell, and guess what? No one's your fucking friend. No one's there. No, everyone was there. They're not there no more. So your tolerance for the bullshit shortens. your sight for real, people that are real and people that are genuine. You become you become people watchers. That's probably my favourite hobby now, because you sat in the wings and you're watching everyone and how they're acting and what they're doing. Because the smallest thing, you go behind your door and you overthink because you've got nothing but time to think. And then because you overthink that one little thing that someone's done, you're thinking, wow, okay, let's get ready for this. And then come 7 o'clock in the morning, you're open before the night clock. He's opened your doors and you're sitting there on the bed, because that's when someone will come or early doors. So you become you become aware of people's reactions, and you read people a little bit better. Well, I did. What else did I get from it? Do you know what? As it is, I met some great people. I met some friends for life. I've met people in jail that I would never have probably given, because outside it was very private, even though it wasn't. You know, I would never befriend or be. So people that I've met in there, I would have given I bye and gone, and then I've become really, really good close friends with them, because we've met under different circumstances, and it just shows you can never judge a book by its cover. You've got to give someone that little bit of time, and again, appreciation. You're all in the same boat. You're all eating the same food. You're all sleeping in the same beds. You only get £10 a week because you're working all week washing fucking toilets. We're all doing the same thing. You let everyone's there. So it humbles you, as opposed to, thinking you're better. All right, so here's how this happened. So I didn't know what I'd be like, and I went in and I sparred. And I sparred on a mat of animals, and everyone knows about Carbon's training. Everyone's heard about the sparring there and how aggressive it is. And I left, and my cousin was sat on the cage, and Ali McLean and my cousin. And they both just looked at me and went, lad, you're a fucking animal, lad. You've been in jail for all that time, you've come out and you're just mixing it like you've never been nowhere, lad. You're putting people on the back foot and you're ripping it up. And I went away from that and I thought, I'm stronger now than I've ever been. In jail, I was a gym orderly, so I'm doing like circuits all day long with 70 key bars. You get a bar when you get to the front of the queue, when you're waiting for gym. You run in and you get what you can. And so if you want to get it all over body workout and you work your cardiovascular as well, and you grab a bar and you do a bar circuit like a jail thing. So I go and grab my bar circuit and I just go to work for an hour. I'd zone out and people in the room would be looking at me like, wow. But that was my escape, to be zoned out on the bar and just grinding, and the only person I'm competing against is me, or I'd have a good training partner. So my fitness is okay and my strength's fucking sound. It was all the other questions that I couldn't answer until I'd been in the gym. So I've been in the gym and I've answered them questions. So coming off the mat and listening to the response of the lads. And then Colin, which, look, people say what they like about Colin. He's very to the point and he's got no tolerance for bullshit. Which years of MMA coach and people coming in telling you that an MMA fighter, you're going to get that. And Colin come to me and said, if you want to fight, I'll match it up. And I said, well, we're going to... You think I'm all right to fight, Cole? He said, yeah. And that's enough. That's enough to hear that from him. He doesn't need to blow smoke up my ass. That's just... I take that from what it is, that he thinks that I've still got that to go ahead and fight. And since I've been back, he's been unreal with me. He's been such a coach, which I didn't feel last time I was there, because I come from the Wolf Slayer today, so it was like a different situation. I come from the Wolf Slayer as a UFC fighter, as opposed to now I'm coming back as his fighter who's been to jail. So I've got it different, very, very differently with him. And he's guiding me. He froze. He's guiding me and directing me, and I think I'm really happy in my training. I'm learning. And even now, I haven't got an opponent. So I'm in there. I'm so used to training for the guy I'm fighting. Joe Silver would tell me my email, ask me who it was. My response would always be, you don't need to ask. I will fight anyone. Send me the fucking contact. Let's go. And that was always my response. Healthy Box. When I come out of jail, I've opened my own brand. It's a health food shop, but it's kind of run away with itself, and it does clothing wear now, and women's gym wear, and men's gym wear, but it's just really gone. It's really took off for me, so I'm privileged for that again. But while I've sat here in an now shit top, I thought I better put one of my own tops on.